during the layoff were hard, intense, and competitive. Tim Hardaway Jr. to answer that is Desmond Bane, and he comes up short.
Think about how much this team. Yeah, but if you're going to be 4 and 2 for 14 and 15, you want to have the lead.
Yes, sir.
And that's where the Mavericks are right now.
Thanks to a great start to the game from Richardson. Xavier Tillman missed on the baseline. Here's Hardaway. Heaving, hitting. Splash down 3, and Memphis wants another timeout. Memphis comes away with the ball. In transition, at the rim, no good for Justice Winslow. He's playing just his second game of the season. He secures a rebound of his own miss outside to Tyus Jones. He's playing just his second game of the season. He secures a rebound of his own miss outside to Tyus Jones. Jones missed the shot. Hardaway on the attack and bowling balls his way into the paint to score. Missed the three-pointer short. More on his long route to getting back on the floor when we have time. But right now, we got to see a 4-point play in action. Those guys have been the 1-2 punch for Dallas. Richardson had 11 as a starter and 9 off the bench for Hardaway. So we play in quarter number 2, just over halfway through it. Pocket pass for Valanciunas, knocked away and finally picked up by Brunson. And he had a head of steam when he did pick it up.
Nice
he
play.
finds Hardaway. It is a nice play because it pays off in that. Richardson gambled, able to get back to Morant and defend him. And then Morant's kick-out pass. Winslow no good on a 3. Running the floor, and a beauty of a pass finds Tim Hardaway Jr. streaking down the floor to score. Wild shot by Morant, no good. Hardaway, a flyby defender was Morant. Hardaway had time to gather himself and buries the open 3. Productive 14 minutes in the first half, as we noted a moment ago. Speaking of production, to the tune of 7 of 8 overall. He was a first-team all-rookie player last year. Hardaway catch, shoot, oh! About to say hit. Returning to play from a timeout. 2.5 minutes left in the third. Hardaway, a rare occurrence tonight. He missed a shot. With 15 seconds left in the third quarter, a Hardaway heave, no good. Kleba keeping it alive, but Valanciunas has it. Getting the win on his mind. And Dallas 7.5 minutes away from doing that.
I had forgotten about that.
Got to play in the NBA Finals, though, so it all worked out, right?
Part of the business, man. As good as Morant is, he's really going to have to get better shooting. Tim Hardaway Jr. He doesn't need any help shooting the basketball this evening.
Yes, sir.
Your point is an excellent one. Hardaway lost it going downhill in the dribble, and somehow that did not last touch Valanciunas.
One of the things you have to be able to do, especially in the Western Conference, is when you need a bucket, you got to have somebody that you can go to consistently in close games to get one.
5 fouls in the fourth quarter now on Memphis. Leading scorer in tonight's game for the Mavs, and overall for that matter, Tim Hardaway Jr. with 24. Rick's emotions were in terms of putting Luka back in the game a moment ago. That'll help. Stepping into the 3. You saw the deep knee bend from Hardaway, and he drills it.
He has been incredible from that arc tonight.
Now Morant fouled.
Should come out of that attacking.
That had brought them to within 10 points and forced that Dallas timeout with 1:04 left in the game.
Timmy had one of those games that normally leads to a victory.